can I tell you someone who I reckon is acting at the moment?
Go.
And that is the new Premier of Queensland, Stephen Miles.
He's acting badly if he's doing it.
I reckon he's acting. Now, of course, he's just been nominated as the new Premier. It'll be confirmed by caucus on Friday, but he started to give press conferences, and I think he's acting. Stephen Miles has been the attack dog of the Labor government, but now that he's going to be the Premier, he's trying to just be respectful and sort of, be more Premier-like. And I don't think it's working for him. In a press conference today, he was asked whether he had tapped Annastacia Palaszczuk on the shoulder to move aside so he could become the Premier. Less interesting than his answer is just the timid sort of lacking confidence response that he gave. Have a listen.
Did you ask Annastacia Palaszczuk to go? Did you betray the Premier?
No. The first I heard of Anastasia's plans were a phone call. She did me the service of contacting me just prior to her announcement. I had no other involvement with it. As some of you might be aware, I spent the entirety of last week overseas representing our government at the United Nations Climate Conference.
If Stephen Miles has any hope of winning the next election, he can't keep talking like that, trying to be statesman-like. He's an attack dog, he's a smart ass, he needs to do that and stop behaving in that fashion.
But clearly all of that was fake bravado, if at all it happened. I don't remember him as much of an attack dog figure at all. He was a bit of a maverick and a joker, but now that he's been given serious clout, your Premier for crying out loud, his voice is trembling. He looks like someone's got a knife to his spine. They're invisible. Maybe it's a midget just standing there prodding him. He looks so wildly uncomfortable. I can barely watch. And is it any wonder? Because he already knows he doesn't have the confidence of the public. We talked earlier this week about a Courier Mail poll which had over 5,400 votes, and 69% of them said, nah, we want Fentiman, not this joker. Well, here's a new poll in the Courier Mail today. This one's got 2,500 votes, probably more now, but 78% of them said, nope, you've made the wrong call. It should have been Fentiman. I wonder if these people know that Fentiman's at least a lawyer. She may not know what a woman is, but she is a qualified lawyer, has her master's. This clown Miles actually has a doctorate in philosophy, and he wrote his thesis on union renewal.
Well, excellent. He would need to know that because he relied on the unions to get his job. I mean,
indeed, but maybe that's why he's so nervous all the time.
Well,
he's like, I don't actually know anything
that's
about
the knife in
what
his
I'm
back.
doing.
I maintained last night, as I said last night, that there are a couple of really stumpy union leaders standing behind him with a gun on his back.
Yeah.
Mr. Miles, this is what you were going to say.